Are you interested in starting a milk tea business? Then you are in the right place. In this video, you're going to learn the pros and cons of the milk tea business. So let's get started. And make sure to push the like button. A lot of likes tell the algorithm to push the video to more people who like that same content. With your support, you can help this channel a lot. Some individuals believe that becoming a milk tea business owner is a simple process that anybody can complete. Furthermore, it will provide you with a stress-free lifestyle that allows you to do anything you want while making much more money. While owning a milk tea business has its benefits, it is not always an easy ride, and there are certain drawbacks to take into consideration. Here are some of the pros and cons of being a milk tea business owner. And make sure to watch this video through to the end, because I will be sharing a business plan template that will be very helpful. Making the decision to become a milk tea business owner might be a difficult one to make, but the results can be very satisfying once you do. Once you've decided to take the plunge and establish your own company, there are several benefits to reap. 1. You are your own boss, which implies that you are in charge of making choices. With no possibility of being fired, you can operate the company exactly as you want. Being the boss means being able to control how services and products are created and delivered, who to work with, how much to charge, the values to follow, and of course, the success of your company is entirely in your control. You need to be self-motivated. Being a business owner means you need discipline. It's normal to be motivated at the start, but that can disappear with time. So, in order to continue to drive your business forward, even when it doesn't feel as fresh and exciting as it used to, you must have the necessary motivation to keep going. Business owners must be passionate about their venture, especially because it's likely they have to work long hours, often by themselves. To be a sole trader or contractor, you must be able to push through that during challenging times or when you're not feeling it. 2. Way of life. As a business owner, you have complete control over your company, which allows you to select when you want to work, allowing you to maintain a particular lifestyle while doing so. You will not be required to request yearly leave or to wait to see whether your request for leave is accepted. You have the option to spend time with your family while still running your company from home if that is what you choose. Of course, you might not be able to have this flexibility from the get-go, but eventually, it's likely you can set your own hours and work at your own pace. If you have a boss, you have to follow their rules and work the way they want you to. There is less leisure time. Many individuals believe that starting a company would allow them to have more spare time. This is not true. Business owners are their own companies, and they often work around the clock. Despite the fact that you're your own boss and have the ability to set your own hours, most company owners find it difficult to step away from their daily activities. The greater the amount of time and effort you put into your company in order to make it lucrative, the less time you have for vacation. Once your company has reached a point of self-sufficiency in its development, you will be able to afford to take time off. 3. Financial compensation. While being self-employed can offer some degree of uncertainty, it can also be very profitable and efficient. Job security is hard to come by nowadays. So many people are at risk of losing their jobs at any time. But when you control the business, you don't have to worry about getting fired. Being your own boss provides you with a greater opportunity to earn more money than you would if you were working for someone else in a 9-to-5 job. The more the amount of time and effort you invest into your company, the greater the financial advantages you will get. Financial exposure. When you're in full-time employment, you may worry about keeping your job, but you don't have to stress about the business itself, how to pay the bills, and whether you'll have a regular income. When you become a business owner, these are valid concerns that you should keep in mind before taking the leap. When things are going great, you get the financial rewards that come with a successful business, but if things go wrong, you're also responsible for everything. It might take a significant amount of money to get your business up and running and maintain it successfully. Taking the leap into company ownership will almost certainly consume all of your savings, and you may find yourself with insufficient funds to support yourself and your family since there is no guaranteed income. You may also need a business loan to get your company up and running until it becomes lucrative. 4. Expertise in a certain field. As a business owner, involvement in all elements of your company will help you to learn and develop knowledge about a variety of topics, including information about your industry, business processes, and operational procedures and functions. This information you gain knowledge of is information that you would not have gained otherwise. While you should be an expert at what you do, you also need to become a marketer to promote your business and a recruiter if you're hiring staff, for example. This is especially true at the start, since you're doing everything yourself while building your business. This means you are constantly learning new skills and developing yourself. You have to make hard decisions. As a business owner, you will be required to perform things that you do not really love doing for the good of the company, unless you hire staff, but even then, you carry the bulk of the responsibility. All of the burden lies on your shoulders, which means you will have to make difficult choices and put in the necessary effort to be successful. When you own a business, you have to be able to make the right decisions even when they're hard. So, if you struggle with things like firing people who have been with you for years, this may be a challenge for you. 5. A feeling of fulfillment, as well as the ability to express oneself creatively. Having the chance to manage a company in an area that you are passionate about will provide you the freedom to express yourself freely and creatively. This is a big reason why people choose to become business owners. Full-time employment is not for everyone. So, if you've always wanted to run a venture, be your own boss, make your own hours, and be as independent as possible, then self-employment is the right option for you. Accomplishing your objectives in your business, while also seeing your company expand, will provide you with a feeling of pleasure and pride in your work. Even if there are less than exciting days, you're still working towards your goals, not everyone else's, which can help you stay motivated. There are many things to think about, and you can get distracted more easily. There's no denying that when you're working alone, you may get distracted more easily. Whether at home or in an office, there are always people talking to you, background noise, and other distractions that slow down your work. It can be easy to become overwhelmed when running your business if there are too many things going on at the same time. For instance, you need to complete the work your client hired you to do, but you also need to put out fires as soon as they appear. You may be passionate about what you do, but there are many details to consider when you're a business owner. While you may find them boring, you still need to deal with them. Just like there are many benefits to being a business owner, there are some downsides to starting your business as well. Owning your own business entails a certain level of uncertainty, so it's up to you to decide whether they're a deal breaker for you or not. There are several positives, but there are also numerous disadvantages. The greatest way to ensure your success as a company owner is to prepare for the ups and downs that will inevitably come with it. The majority of business owners will agree that the benefits generally exceed the negatives, and that it is well worth the risk to take the plunge. If you're on the fence about leaving full-time employment and setting up your own business, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Being an entrepreneur is a highly personal decision. Some people adore it, while others despise it. It is not better to be an entrepreneur or an employee because each has advantages and disadvantages. It all boils down to who you are and what type of life you want to live. As an employee, you will get the following benefits. A stable paycheck. You can expect to be paid on a regular basis as long as you execute your work correctly. A single point of concentration. Of course, it will depend on your job, but you will most likely only have your job to worry about. A work-life balance. It is much easier to switch off work when you go home as an employee. Emails can wait until tomorrow, and everyone knows the business hours. Ability to move through the ranks of your job. This will most certainly take a long time and a lot of hard work, but it is possible. Clear hours you have to be working. You may have paid vacation time, but other than that, there are specific hours of the work week you are expected to be working. As a business owner, you will have more freedom. You get to choose when you work because you're the boss. For many people, this means working 60 to 80 hours per week. But many entrepreneurs don't mind because they are passionate about what they are doing. Increased accountability. If someone on your team isn't doing their job or a client falls through, it'll be your fault. It is your responsibility to ensure that the company is doing well. Similarly, the company's successes will fall on you, and you will be rewarded. The ability to make a lot more money quickly. If your business succeeds, you will be able to start making a lot of money in no time. Multitasking. There will be a lot to do, and you will need to delegate or multitask. There is no right or wrong response to whether it is better to be an entrepreneur or an employee. Each one is a different lifestyle, and the decision is entirely up to you. Some people thrive at being their own boss and starting a business, but others prefer the routine that comes with being an employee. My advice for you is to figure out what type of personality you have and what kind of lifestyle you want. It's okay to try things out and see whether they're right for you. Many people experiment with being an entrepreneur or an employee to discover which one is the greatest fit for them. In the description below this video, you'll find a link to a page where you can download high-quality business plan templates. It's totally free. Click the link in the description below this video. A business plan allows you to prepare a professional business plan for any business. It is an important and necessary tool for entrepreneurs. A good business plan not only helps entrepreneurs focus on the specific procedures needed to bring their business ideas through to completion, but it also helps them meet short and long-term objectives. Pros and cons of starting your own milk tea business. Independence, financial risk, lifestyle, stress, financial rewards, time commitment, learning opportunities, undesirable duties, creative freedom, and personal satisfaction. I hope you found this information helpful. If so, please click the like button and leave a comment below. And make sure to subscribe to this channel to get access to more helpful videos. Good luck!